Well, as you saw last week here on News 13, at the latest E911 dispatch board meeting, Nelson County Dispatch Director Debbie Carter expressed concern with Bardstown Mayor Bill Shekels' solution to dispatchers fielding city utility calls after hours. The local dispatch center, located in the rear of the Bardstown Police Department, fields both emergency and non-emergency calls involving police, fire, and EMS. However, during the evening and overnight hours, dispatchers field those calls, along with rollover Bardstown City Utilities calls dealing with matters such as power outages and cable TV and internet outages. Mayor Bill Shekels recently proposed as a temporary solution that when severe weather rolls through the area and many calls are expected, the city would provide overnight workers so that dispatchers would not get overloaded. Today, we went to the dispatch center and spoke with Carter about her thoughts on the current solution.
I think it was a good idea. I think that I'm always willing to try anything to see if it works. It did help alleviate some of the calls for the center, but not enough. So, and it may depend too on the storm. I mean, if it's a really huge storm, obviously you're going to have a whole lot more calls than if it's a really small storm. The problem with these two storms was on August 31st and September the 1st. What happened is it went on for an extended period of time, which means we had more and more and more calls. So even the city folks that came in to help us out were really inundated with the calls. So it would continue to either they would hang up and call us anyway. So though it helped, it's really not going to be the solution that we're looking for.
Carter said she is hoping a good solution will be agreed upon soon, and though the initial agreement during the police department and dispatch center merge was to field those wide array of calls, everything is growing at a faster rate than expected.
You've got your community grows, therefore your subscribers grow to internet usage, cable usage, and we just can't keep up with that. We've grown in dispatch as well. We get pre-arrival instructions for emergency medical dispatch, so that takes more time for us to answer calls. We have more calls now. We're phase 2 wireless compliant, so we get more cell phone calls and that kind of thing. So between what we've grown and what the city's grown, we need to find another solution for utility calls.
Carter said that she is not aware of any missed 911 calls during recent storm activity, but that is always a concern in the future. 911 calls from cellular phones for many years were routed to Kentucky State Police, where the call was then transferred to local departments. Carter said the local dispatch center has been fielding those calls directly since January of 2012. News 13 talked with Mayor Bill Shekels today, and he said that the city is in the process of putting together an automated system to handle utility calls after hours, much like the system Salt River Electric uses when power is out with its customers. The mayor, in fact, met with representatives from Millsoft Utility Solutions on Friday to discuss possible solutions, and the mayor said patience is key in the matter.